Hi everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome back to this Let's Play. Well, I've already taken my level. I needed it so I can get the Night Forged full plate for the last video. But yeah, let's head in. We're gonna do the pit. It's time. Let's see if I still remember how to do it. This thing's gotta go. That's the guide to the pit. Never use it. Yeah, basically what you really need to know about this quest is it can be confusing, but if you do it a few times, you should be okay. I made a full guide for it. I've actually made 2 full guides for it. The second one hasn't been posted yet.
The main shaft looms before you. The air is heavy with soot and a faint odor of troglodytes.
Yeah, so there's 2 shafts over here, 1 and 2. This is one where we started. We walked out over here. And we're gonna go from here. There's 2 different walkways and they crisscross. Okay. So I don't want to be on this walkway. I want to start on the one underneath. This is where we're gonna start. And take this all the way to the top. Anytime a room has, well, there's a sign, you can walk up to it and it'll tell you what the sign is.
Engraving on the wall reads, "To the main breaker room."
Above you, you've got there's a red, there's a color of crystals. If it's red, it means it's locked. Yellow means it's active now. And green means it's done. Yeah, acid resistance is very important over here, especially on elite. Tell me, I think to stay put. It just turns off the acid. Yeah, this one's yellow. Pull the 4 corners and the center. Order doesn't make any difference. This is a lights out puzzle with levers. A lights out puzzle means that whatever you affect, it also affects the 2 that are adjacent to it. Up and down, left and right. It will swap the positions. And there you go. Goal is to turn on the thing over here. This is one of those quests where it might be worth doing all the breakables, just because, I mean, there's so much XP to have in this quest. Also all the kills. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be doing all of it. Whatever, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it as we go. Okay. Now, we're going to head down to the furnace. Here's the furnace. This is the entrance to the 3 furnaces, 1, 2, and 3. So we need to go to here and then walk this path. Oh, go across. Yeah, make sure you've got feather falling. Here we get to the furnace rooms. As you can see, one of them is yellow.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the furnaces."
The furnaces. Do you know there's a collectible underwater over here? Not a collectible, a breakable. Just saying, fun fact. This is probably one of the best XP per minute quests in the game. But for new players, this is a terrible experience. Overwhelmingly complicated. I would say that the real problem of this quest is how dark it is. It's oppressively dark, and it doesn't add anything to the quest. This quest would be way more epic if you could have, you know, light coming in and see where you're going. Okay, so basically you have to climb to the top of the room. There's walkways, and you may, make your way up. You can turn off all these vents by walking across these pipes and pulling just switches at the end. Doesn't add any XP. I don't know if, I don't know, whatever. Fine, let's do it. There are shortcuts over here. You can climb up halfway through. If you've got a good jump, you can climb up over here like this. Little shortcut path, the path. There, I'm going to stick onto the path though. This one over here is a little tricky because it's air vents. Knock you off. Yeah, make sure you've got night shield because of all the shamans and over here. This pole is supposed to help you make it so you don't overshoot this. These struggle-led shamans have fire damage, acid damage, who's the acid arrow dot, who can be super annoying. That's why I've got acid resistance. Still have some of those potions left over from when I did poison to poison. You probably should get fire resistance also. Yeah, it's for good measure. Get them while we're at it. Usually supposed to go down, walk across over there, but whatever. We can shortcut a few times, right? Okay, we're almost at the top. By the way, you can kill the fire elementals, but they'll just respawn. You're not supposed to kill them. Yes, and there's plenty of shortcuts over here, but my jump is kind of wimpy and I don't want to fall. Actually, not so much my jump is wimpy, it's actually my movement speed is terrible. So I can't cover a long distance, even though I have the height for it. So just pull this lever, and it encases these things in spheres. That's activating the furnace. Every one of these rooms has a up-floor secret area. See this one over here? There's like a little enclosure. There's something up there. And there's like an optional you can go get. This room like corkscrews up. It's closer to the ceiling as you go, so keep on going clockwise around and eventually you'll get there. It's over there, yeah. I don't want to risk falling. If I fall, I'm not going to go back and get it. And here's the part that's the most annoying. You can't actually see it. See how it's sticking out of the wall? Supposed to somehow land on that. Got it. And then this thing was jumping over a gap. You hit the ladder and it bugs. You're gonna fall. See, there's a blue valve in here. Just open something down at the bottom. Who's this? Go down. There you go. This is the little room that opened up. And it gives me a shrine. And a chest. So, if you're liking this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, also, one last thing before we leave this room. In every one of these big rooms, there's a valve. A blue valve. That's meant for an optional at the end. So, let's go find it. Someplace on the wall. There you go. 3 of these will open up an optional down at the bottom. Now I can get out of here. Yeah, so we're done with this furnace. Let's head out. Okay. Start climbing up. I believe now we just stick to the right. And then I'll come back and go the other way. Looking for a room like this who's yellow.
On the wall reads, to the bilge control room.
We're sticking to the right, so that means we're crossing over. I really hope this is right. Well, we'll see if I remember it properly or not. I can select my character. Make it shine a little bit. This is the entrance to this quest. It has no crystals above it. And yeah, I'm glad we got it right. Yellow.
An engraving on the wall reads, to the security center.
Thank you. Okay, here we've got a lot of these eggs. This is one of the main quest objectives. Well, it's an optional, but yeah. Breaking these troglodyte eggs. Help. Also, I should probably make sure I've got an ooze weapon. I don't want my weapon to break. Okay, so on the wall, you've got these little things, markings. These tell you the answers to the puzzle. So I know that purple is the little hands, or 4. Okay, goes together with this icon. If you can't see what the color is, so know that 4 dots go together with this little icon. So I'm gonna call this hands, purple hands. So there's a underwater chest over here. Get all the eggs. So, first one is, we said purple hands. Second one we've got a clue for is orange H. This is yellow, not orange. This might be hard to tell even if you're not colorblind, but look at the things around it. You see, there's 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I look at this one over here, this one's got 3 dots. So orange H, or 3 dots H. Or H equals 3. Whatever you want to do.
The security system appears to be powered by several room-covered wheels.
Yeah, so we know this one already. This is the purple, and this one is going to be those, what I call hands. I don't know, these 2 little things over here look like hands. Okay, so we've got purple done. Next one is over here on the side. Blue spike. Or blue 1. Man, when these things start splitting, it's crazy. Hey, don't kill my Harling. Okay, so we said blue spike. There we go. Move on. Trying to open up this thing. We need to get all the puzzles right. Clear out the trash while we're at it. Next one is really tricky. You see where the fence over here? There's a missing part of the fence on the back side of it. I think they want you to like jump down to get it. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry about my voice keep on cracking. Apologize. Yeah, so you can see green. It's that little elephant thing I call. I don't know. Yeah, this thing over here, I don't know why. Looks to me like a little elephant. And here's orange. Now I know it's orange because it says orange. This one we said is going to be H. And let's keep on moving up. You can just memorize this thing. I was doing speedruns for this a long time ago, and I memorized all of them. I've since forgotten them, but oh well. Yeah, I forgot to pick up the red thing. Yellow is dots. So I'll do that one. Okay, we did orange and purple. And here's red. Red is F. Backwards F, I should say.
As the wheel slides into place, a loud pop comes from the center of the room.
Okay, so now we can access this thing. I've got an next objective. Start the second furnace. So down to the second furnace we go. Second furnace. Oh, we just have to get out of here. I think I'm going to start using up the shrines and stuff here just so I can use my speed boost. So once you make it back into the main hall, yeah, I'm next over here. I need to get to this corner. See, now this one's yellow, central one. You do this as a party, you can have players who are dedicated for the doing the upper parts and players who are dedicated to doing the lower parts. Like somebody is going to do the furnace and somebody's going to do all the rest. And this quest can go by really, really fast. Okay, this quest also has got a lot of climbing in it. Find the blue switch first. This is the optional blue switch. It unlocks Muckbane, whatever his name is. The avatar of Jinx, or I forgot his name. You can get a Muck Doom, which is a ooze beater weapon. Yet again, there's a lot of ways to... You have to get past all those traps over there. Like I mentioned before, killing him doesn't really do anything, because he's just going to spawn again. See, but this allows you to get past this entire part. And then once you're here, you can turn off all the stuff on the stairway. I'm going to skip the rest of this. I meant this. I'm going to try to skip the rest of this. Yeah, so now I've disabled all the traps on the main pathway. Or this, at least on this section of the main pathway. Here I'm just going to skip. Go to here. And climb up. And take the ladder. You're supposed to go to the center. Acid resistance, very important. As you can see over there, there's another one of these like little places, and there's 2 ladders leading up. That's for the optional room at the end. Again, we'll try to give it a shot, see what happens. First things first, lock these guys in. Okay.
The elementals, channeling their essences into the furnace.
This turns off all the traps on the pipe. Okay, so we need to head over to this little section. And to get there, well, that pipe leads there. So we're going to head over to that pipe. Again, I don't know how you're supposed to see anything over here. I guess you can only see it by like the shadow. Once again, see how it like sticks out? It's only because you can see it onto the background that like it sticks out. So you need movement for to be able to see it. So a few times until I can recognize sort of where it is. Made it. Yeah, definitely some of the hardest jumps in the game. No joke. Okay, this part is really, really, really sketchy. If you get like a held monster or something like this, I mean, you can die super fast. Especially to like their dots. Things we do for loot. Yeah, so we're done over here. Now let's restore the power breakers. I'm gonna head and take the shrine in the first furnace room. My hireling's almost out. Also, I'd like to be able to use more speed boost. Yeah, so if you're not going for the optionals and all these extra chests and stuff, it goes much faster. Okay, time to rebuff again. And let's head out. Okay, so now let's restore the power breakers. Well, after the first furnace, you stick to the right. After the second furnace, we're going to stick to well, we're going to stay on the same path. In other words, sorry, wrong way. And when we go up the central room, we're going to stay on our path. Now all these traps have been activated, so you don't want to stand in one place too long. Yeah, so instead of crossing over, we're going to stay on the same side. After room number 2. Here we go.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the main breaker room."
Okay, now this room is a nightmare. You have to like disable all of these traps, which is nonsense. I mean, you have to pull every lever. Again, I find it ridiculous. But again, we're gonna avoid all that. There is a optional over here, and it can spawn a troglodyte. This guy. So be ready for a fight. There is a trap here someplace. I am very sure there's a trap here someplace. Hope I don't regret opening this thing up. Nope, no trap. Okay, so I'm going to keep on making my way around this room. And once I get here, so you can see like the polygons over here, 1, 2, 3. So you want to stand like right next to this one. And just move back a little bit. Come on. Eventually you'll be able to pull it. There you go. That's how you avoid all this nonsense of pulling every single lever in this room. So now power up the main control room. So now we just head back down from where we were, and now we're going to walk back down. And you can shortcut down also. The main control room happens to be lower down than the furnaces, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, main control room.
An engraving on the wall reads, "To the main control room."
Stuck using my ooze weapon because there's so many random oozes that just pop out. You're not ready for it. By the way, the troglodyte stench that they put on you is considered poison. I found out. Somebody left it in a comment, and it was actually confirmed for me when I watched my hireling use remove poison to get it off of me. So that's how I've confirmed it. Okay, we got 4 little puzzles. They're kind of simple if you start from the end. There's like only one way to do it, and it's basically, it becomes obvious as you try it. Speaking of which, don't die, please. Okay. Phew. I guess this is one of the hardest things about this. You can't really see what you're doing. Okay, got one done. Do number 2. Puzzle number 2. You can't see what you're doing. That's the big problem over here. There's always things standing on top of the piles. Okay, got this one. Man, these things are super annoying in the way. Takes time until they like fade away, and you can't see anything until they fade away. Move on to the next one. Gotta go this way. Okay. Should be able to do this one now. Come on.
Lightning strikes the cube.
Okay, finally.
Power to the main controls.
And we're going to walk back up until we get to the next room. There's some spawning that happens after you complete it. On the way out, there's more monsters that weren't there on the way in. Wrong way. Okay, now it's done, and we can start walking up. By the way, there's another shrine over here, just in case. All the way at the bottom.
Control room.
Walk up, and we'll just look for the next room who's yellow. Those are going to be past the furnaces. I wish there would be like these little headers on the map. You could put your mouse over and it would tell you what room it is. Make this thing way more manageable.
An engraving on the wall.
Bilge control room.
To the bilge control room.
Yeah, this is basically where we're almost done. There's the easy rooms. Another shrine. Just in case you haven't hit like or subscribed yet. There we go. And pull this switch. There you go. Light the third furnace. By now you should know what to go. Third furnace. Here we come. Yeah, so this is the furnaces. And we need to get to here. Now, furnace number 3 is open. Furnace number 3 can give you a lot of trouble, but no need to. It's actually kind of simple if you know how to, the gimmick, how to do it. And no, you don't need a hireling for it. Even though having a hireling is much easier. First things first, we need to find that blue lever. No, not this one. Not that. Here, this one. Got a like little blue dime next to it. Now, these levers, what they do is they activate air cannons. 1 second. Now it's repeatable. You can pull it many, many times, but it only makes one gust of air. So you activate it, the thing goes, it shoots you up, and that's it. If you're standing on top of it. Yeah, so that activated a gust of air on the top. There's like an air cannon that's sent over there. You're supposed to have multiple players in this place, and each one of them pulls a lever for you. But you don't need that. This lever is the first one. We're supposed to get on this. And we're supposed to be facing with our back to the wall. And when we hit the ceiling, and only when we hit the ceiling, we're going to go to this pipe. Okay? Again, only when you hit the ceiling. If it doesn't shoot you all the way up to the ceiling, just try again. Didn't work. I don't know why I'm not being shot up. Is it I'm too slow or I wait too much? Maybe I'm too slow. Never mind that. You. Stand over here. I'm just going to make him do it. See if it makes any difference. Yep. And I hit the ceiling. And then you catch this. We need to get to there.
Barriers surround the elementals.
That's it. I've done this room. Now, could be because my speed is so slow, I was having trouble. But I've never had trouble before, so I don't know. Okay, finally. See this? Is the third one. You can see it from over here. And the switch that shoots you up is right over there. So, let's head over. Now, if I had trouble with that one, I'm definitely going to have trouble with this one. That's way too far, so. Again, I'm going to put my trusty Harling. Tell him to do it. Because ain't nobody got time for this. And you get these two chests. And it's pitch black in here, you can't see anything. So sorry. Until all the trash spawns in. Okay. We've done the top, and now, finally, we can head out. And it is restart the intake system, which is all the way at the top. And since this is after the third furnace, this time we're going to stick to the right. So after furnace number 1, you stick to the right, then cross over. After furnace number 2, you stay on the same side. After furnace number 3, you stick to the right and cross over. So you can remember that, you're good to go. Everything else will be on the way. Yeah, furnace number 2, once you do it, the first objective, stay on the same side, you go up and you go down and go up again. There's like 3 rooms you need to do before you get to the next furnace. We don't have to cross over between, so you should find it with no problem. And we crossed past the center, so if you had D-door, you could just D-door and climb up. Start kind of like right next to the end. This is not the end. We did that already. Across this bridge. Here we go. It is possible to get up over there, but I don't have the jump for it. Come on. I don't want to die in here. killing one spawns a second one. Ouch. Get rid of these oozes. Bugging me out. Oh, where's my hireling? You gonna hit me or what? He's like, what do you want from me? Heal me, thank you. Don't feel like wasting a lot of spell points and hit potions and whatever. Got them all. I think I just got the bonus for breakables based on the audio cue I just heard. Okay. Now is the tricky part. Gotta be very careful over here when you get close to the switch. It's not, you don't actually have to pull the switch. Just getting close to the switch activates this trap. Okay. Switch number 1. Go to switch number 2. Where's the shaman? Whatever it's called. Gotta die first. Okay. Don't want to run out of buffs at the last second. And here's the last one. I think I had like 2 hit points left. Come on. There you go. And pulling this will end the quest. Yeah, so near 40,000 XP. Of course, you can do it much faster. And you can have an XP pot running. Do even more. Yeah, but we're going to go downstairs now for the final part. And fight the avatar. You can do it before you do this, by the way. You don't have to do it in this order. Anyway, we're going to jump all the way down. Ow. That was silly. There's a ladder. If you fall, you can climb. This is the longest ladder in DDO. I am sure of it. Okay. Avatar of what? Jubilix? You say so. I've got to check exactly how to say it, but whatever. If I get anything nice. Nope. I don't think I've ever gotten the Muckdoom. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I might have gotten the robe once. Of course, now the most important part of any video. What's the video without a thumbnail? Sorry about that. Gotta have a thumbnail for the pit. It looks like a pit. Yeah, something like that should be good. Yeah, anyway, finish, done. Let's see, did I get all the... %10 for kills. Traps, 8%. Breakables, 10%. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah. And reward. I'll take this. Yeah, so that's it. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. And now we're going to do just a little bit more for founding members. But take care, everyone. Bye.